Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I'm Arnell. We're doing Junk Journal January again today, and I am doing prompt 9 and 10 together, which was hidden and intricate. Let's just find. So I did this over the weekend, and I did feel like I want to repeat that little bit of shimmer and glitter there. So I'm going to add this envelope in here, and it's going to have a secondary purpose as well, but for now that will go in there eventually. And then I have this page that has a lot of journaling in, and I think I'm going to do a lot of journaling in there. So I thought I'll do that hidden because there's nothing decorative on there. And then, you know, as you page from here to here, nothing is kind of happening here either. So I want to just decorate this a little bit, and in the same process kind of hide that journaling on there because it's nothing pretty. So I have some printables here. This one is from chapter 1. And it's antique florals. So I thought, you know, I'm looking for something that would go with that. That is maybe too pink, and maybe too pink as well, too bright. These are all still from that. I just printed it, just changed my printing settings, and I think that won't work either. Maybe that one will be. This one I was thinking would work, but it's too bright as well. Okay, what's this? Oh, these are just tags that I thought it from Shabby Cottage Studio that I might use. It's Faded Grace. Okay, maybe we'll use that later on. So this one, what I want to do is I want this to kind of look like an envelope. So make a faux flap here so this will look like an envelope. So first thing I need to do, where did I put the, there. I just have a piece of, you know, just copy paper here. And I just need to find the size of my paper. Let's put the journal over there so I have a flat surface and I can make a straight fold. And I can probably just tear that off because I'm just making a template. So what I want to do is have a bit of a fold over, and that will be glued onto this page over here, like that. And then when I close it, it will fold over and create an envelope flap. So I want to make a pretty, like a decorative flap. I'm going to fold this in half so I know where the middle of my flap will be. So the other thing is, how far do I want this to go over? And maybe more or less here, or do I want it a little bit bigger? Let's do it a little bit bigger. You can always make it smaller later on. And then I am going to tear, just give myself even a little extra because I want to make a rounded envelope flap. So what I'm going to do, fold it in the middle. Let's do it this way because this is what's going to be on the page. It's very white. That's, sorry for the noise. There, let's do this so you guys can see what I'm doing. So what I want to do is maybe let's do that too. Give me an idea. So what I want to do is round this. I want to make like a scallop. Round this and then round, whoops, round this. Okay, let's cut this out. I have lots of paper. If it doesn't work or it's not looking good, I can just change it. Okay. So then this will sit like this on the paper, on my page, I mean. And okay, yes, let's do that. Now I want this, let me just throw this away. So I'm thinking, do I want just that and cut that off, or do I, let's play around with this. Because I do have an idea of what's going on, so I'm going to, let me go this way so my arm is not in front of everything. So I'm going to line the middle of my flap up with that flower there, and I am going to maybe make this a little bigger and see how that looks. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to add the flap. That will make a difference. So just line it up in the middle there again, and I draw lightly so I can erase if I have to. And maybe still I'll make this just because that, and then I can possibly add that to my flap. Oh, I can't go that far. I need to go there and there. Okay, let's see if this will work. And if I can actually see my pencil, oops, sorry, my glasses fell. The pencil marks, because I did do a couple on here now. Will erase all my pencil marks when I'm done. Okay. Okay. And this is all just an experiment because I just thought of this. Let me see, I hope my head wasn't in front of the camera. I have the camera at a different angle, and so I keep putting my head in front of it, but trying to concentrate on that. So I'm just folding over that flap that has to glue onto the other side of the paper. And I did print it double-sided. Let's see how this will look. Yeah, I do like it. Okay, I need to find an eraser and erase my pencil marks here. this will glue on here, and I am going to glue it on with my fabric tack again, because I am gluing on this. If you remember, this was parchment paper. Oh, maybe before I do this, I want to add a gold edge on here, and I'm wondering, I'll just take this. This one is the old gold metallic wax vintage gold from Prisma. Just want a nice little bit of shine on there. I do love this paper from chapter 1. They have beautiful ephemera pieces. I bought, they just had a sale, so I've been waiting for the longest time to buy this set. I bought the seed packets a while ago because it was so pretty, and so I've been waiting to buy the entire set. And I'm not sure if the sale is still on. It possibly might be, so if you are interested in their papers, maybe go on Etsy and see. Let me just close this because I forget to close it, and then it makes it a weird filmy thing on the surface of the wax. So I am going to glue it on here. And I'm using fabric tack because I'm gluing it onto parchment paper. I can also use art glitter glue, but I'm still soaking my bottle. My bottle is, I cleaned a lot of it up, but then there's still, I'm not totally happy with it yet, so I'm going to, so this will look like this, and I'm thinking I do want to make this look pretty as well, so I might just add some lace in here while I'm busy with this page. So this will be the hidden part of my, and I'm going to cut the lace smaller for, and I'm not worrying, I don't want it totally straight, so do I want this part of it or the scallop part? And I'm thinking probably the scallop part. Yes, I'll go with the scallop part. And again, just fabric tack. And I do not mind that the lace is kind of sticking over. I do like things hanging from my journal. A lot of times when I'm done, I'll add little dangles and things from those pieces of lace that's kind of hanging over. Just wait for that to dry. Okay, feels dry enough that I can move this over. And so then that would be the hidden part of my, you know, hidden prompt. So now that I have the flap on here, before I go any further, I do want to decorate this page a little bit. And I have grabbed some of these black and white stickers again that I totally love. And I was thinking, and I have this one little die cut that was still floating around, and so let's just, was thinking that might be cute on there with some stickers in the back maybe. else. Maybe I'll have this one in the back up here. Okay. And then this one kind of here. And I have this ticket. Maybe if I tear the ticket so it's not as wide. I do like the number part there. And don't know, maybe I'll add that one. So let's see how this looks once I glue it down. Just fight again with these stickers. Okay, there. Sometimes they're very hard to get off, and these tear very easily if you have bought them. I have torn them, a couple of them, a couple of times already. And then this one, I want it this way, I think. This way? Does it really matter? No, this way. Okay. I don't have my Art Little Glue bottle yet, so I'll just have to see if I can do it with Fabri-Tac. I love these die cuts. They're from Tim Holtz Wildflowers, but they are fussy to glue down for sure. It's hard to do it with a glue stick because it kind of tears into your glue stick, you know, like doilies do. Eat up your glue stick. And it's easy to tear as well, of course, so maybe I'll bring it down a little. And then this one. You just concentrate on getting there. Okay. And this, I'm thinking I just want to ink it up a little bit. Let's try the antique linen first and see how that looks. I don't want it to look too brown. And I'm going to fold it almost like you've had it in your pocket for a while. Just scratch it up a little bit. It's not a brand new ticket anymore. Okay, let's see if I ink it up now and it goes into those scratched edges and folded parts. Yeah, I'm going to tear this part off. I do like the fact that there's a little bit of red on the ticket because I have that reddish color there. Okay, just gonna ink that edges as well and kind of fold them over. Okay, and then glue this on here. Okay. And then once this is closed up, it will give me, you know, that area. If you want hidden journaling, you can write stuff there, or I can do a quote over here. It just gives me options. So the next thing I want to do is some splatters. And I am thinking, I was wondering if I should add this on there, just to kind of give it a little bit more presence down to the bottom. Yes, I do think I like it because it kind of feels top heavy compared to this. So let's see if I can get this sticker off. Third time lucky. Okay. And then I kind of wanted to cover that ends, but something like that. Okay. And just burnish it. Get it on there. And I want to do some splatters, but I do not know what blue I like. Kind of want it more like a dirty blue or light blue. Let's see what the lightest one looks like. Oh, it's very bright. Maybe that one's the best. And let me see. I'm going to add it in here so I can add lots of water to dull it down. Add some blue splatters on there, and I don't want it to be too much and overwhelming. And then I'm just going to again go in here with my, whoops, it's this Van Gogh or Van Gogh watercolors, and it is deep gold. I think I'm going to add a little bit in here. I did order a second set of this. I ordered the entire metallic set for Christmas, and my husband did order it for me, and I'm just still waiting for it, so I can't wait. There's a bronze in there, which I'm pretty excited about, so we'll see. And I definitely want some splatters on the die cut and stickers. And of course they always go where you don't want them. Okay. I am going to, and of course that gives you extra writing space as well. I think that's enough splatters. I am going to dry the splatters for a minute and come back. Okay, so my splatters are dried, and I'm wondering if I want to add some of the faux vintage tape on here as well somewhere. Maybe like on here and over to this page. And let's just add some here as well, just for the fun of it, and we'll fold it over. Okay, so then this will come over like this, and I have this lace and ribbon trim that I found at the thrift store. I'm just gonna cut this straight. So this I want like a belly band, so it would keep this flap down on here. now that I look at it, it looks very new. So maybe let's add some of the antique linen again, just lightly over it, just to give it a more yellow look than, you know, the white. I just wanted to go with this colored yellow papers that was originally from the book. This book was an encyclopedia from 1921. So the whites aren't white anymore. Okay, let's see. Okay. And then I'm going to, instead of gluing it down, I am just going to use my stapler. And I can't go too far over on this side because I've already started writing on there. So let's see. If I, staple it on like that. And I'm not going to glue it on because I'm thinking that might just come off over time. And I wish I had like copper or an older looking staple, and I'm going to get rid of a little bit on there as well, just so it won't cover my writing on this side, even though this side had a bit more space. Okay. So this will go in here, and then I'll have some hidden journaling, like there, on both that sides there, lots of spots where I can add something should I want to. And then for the intricate part, I decided I wanted this envelope. I do want to kind of repeat this, so I stamped. If you want to see how I did this, I'll link the video of the other day on this. This is just a coffee dyed envelope, and it has a little tear there, so let's fix it with some faux tape. Okay, so this will be hanging from here, and I'll add a paper clip in here. And this, then in there I can add more journaling, so lots of hidden spots in here. And this, so that's kind of the intricate part. My pages are kind of intricate and working together. Oh, I need to add some faux tape there. I see a little tear there. These pages are from the original book, so can be torn easily, and that's why I didn't add this paper on there either. So on here, I want to kind of, once you turn over, I want these pages all to work together. So on this side, I'm thinking I could do should I do a small collage on here, just on both pages? Where is my stickers? Maybe I have a bigger one that I can add on here. And then that, you know, you can see the background coming through. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see what's in here. sorry for the noise. And then again, once I get to journaling, I can always, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I want to put a quote on here that would also go through that. I will find a quote once I get in there. And I unfortunately don't have a second of this blue, but maybe I'll just add this on there with some tape again. Keep it simple and then add some splatters, and then my page is done. Thinking. So I'm going to again overlap these. Oh, I wanted to put this down first. Okay, well, it's going, we'll just tear it that way so it looks like it was supposed to go like that. Actually like this more. But I'll have to put it this way, and maybe it's not that busy, so that's good too. Add that on there. How do I want these stickers? Something like this, maybe. Okay, so we'll do this one first. This one. Oh, see, and that's what I mean. They tear extremely easily. Okay. This one I'll do like this, and then add this. Oh, maybe I don't need that. So I'm going to add this teeny tiny piece of the ticket that's still left and just crumple it up, and again give it some vintage or antique linen. Okay. That perfect spot off there. And again, another piece of my faux vintage tape. Okay. Oh, it tore. These are like the stickers. They are, don't, when you're putting on your ink, don't kind of press too hard on the plastic that you're gluing it onto, because then it's hard to get them off. And I think I want a thinner piece on here. And let's just add a piece on here because I have it left over. And then there's a small tear in here, and I am going to add some tape for practical reasons on there because I don't want it to tear. It is just because it's very heavy on this side where I have the doily. So I'm going to put this tape going over on both sides to protect this fragile page here. So now I want to add some of these splatters again, and then I'm done. So let's see. Put some water in my container, and I did this blue. And I'm adding lots of water because I do want it to just have a very light blue color and not so bright. What did I do with my glue stick? Oh, okay. And then I do want to add a piece of paper. I do want some splatters on this, but not too much. So I'm going to do this. Okay. Let's try some blue splatters on here. And I'll need more water and more. Okay. Luckily it's watercolor. I'll be able to get it because I didn't add something in the back. I will be able to get it off my table. Okay, and then I'll just wipe this off while I'm busy because it also got on my lamp. Don't want that. And we'll do gold splatters. And so the intricate part or prompt here for me is that my pages are kind of intricate to each other, working together. Okay, and then I will add, see, I'll clean up afterwards because now it's very messy. I will dry this quickly and then come back and show you how the layouts look together. Okay, so I decided I do want to write a quote on here, and I want to do that in watercolor. So before I do that, I'll just quickly show you the pages. So this is the first page, and you can kind of see the back through here. And then when you turn it over, I can possibly add some splatters on here, but I'll think about that. I might even do something different on here. Then this will give you some space to write on if you want to. But then the hidden part is in here. There'll be journaling in here. And the intricate part for me is that all of these pages work together because there's a hidden envelope in there that I can also add stuff, but this page work with this page to make this work, and these all work together. They're intricate to each other to make this work, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I thought I would write on here, and just lightly in pencil I'm going to oh, I can't really see, so maybe I'll just write it in watercolor. And let me see how this one looks, and hopefully I won't ruin everything. Yes, this will work perfectly. Okay, so I'm just going to lightly write need more water. Makes you happy. Okay, and I'll wait for that to dry. I won't stop and dry it and show you again. It's more or less what's going to happen on these pages. I hope this all makes sense. Hidden and intricate. So that was prompts 10 and 11. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.